Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And when you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. So yes, 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is 2008's Transformers Universe Vector Prime. Now, I just recently got Vector Prime last weekend at Big Lick Comic-Con in Roanoke, Virginia, thanks to my friend Michael Watkins. Now, Michael's the same guy that got Peter Cullen to call and wish me a happy birthday. Now, not only did I get Vector Prime from Michael, but I also got this awesome, huge box of Transformers goodness. And there are some real bangers in here that I cannot wait to show off to you guys. But those will be in future videos, so make sure and subscribe. So let me get this box out of the way, and we'll take a closer look at Vector here. Now, this Vector Prime is a repaint of the 2004 Cybertron Vector Prime, but done up in this really cool black and bronze or brown color scheme, and I think he just looks absolutely fantastic. So now, without further ado, let's get Vector Prime here on the review stand and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and enjoy my new intro. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
From G1 to today, he shows us every way how each bot holds the line. Patriot Prime so fine.
Now we'll start things off by taking a look at Vector Prime in his spaceship mode. But first, we're going to take a look at his Minicon partner, Safeguard, who also turns into a spaceship. A nice brown and gray spaceship that actually looks really good with all the great sculpted details on this figure. I'm really surprised with how many sculpted details they can get on these little figures. Spaceship mode looks absolutely fantastic until you flip it around, and you can see he's a folded up robot with a big gun on his back. Now, spaceship mode really doesn't have any paint applications whatsoever, but when you transform it into robot mode, which is really simple, flip the legs around, flip the feet around, fold the giant gun back, and there we go. He does have some paint applications for his face and a big Autobot insignia right there. Robot mode looks really good as well. I dig it. Lots of nice sculpted details once again. Now we'll go ahead and get him transformed back into his spaceship mode, which is really simple. Fold the backpack up to form the nose cone, flip the feet around, lock those into place, and we're going to go ahead and set him to a side as we take a look at Vector Prime. And I must say, this is a beautiful spaceship. Look at all the sculpted details on this. I hope it's really showing up with the light since it's done up in all that beautiful black. The color schemes are awesome. We got the black, we got silver, brown, blue. This guy just looks absolutely stunning. I love the fins there on the side, kind of gives it a TIE Interceptor vibe. But man, this looks so good. Even flipping him around, you can't really tell it's a robot. He's got some guns right there. Look at the details here in the, I guess they're wing struts. But this guy just looks absolutely stunning. Let me zoom in on some of the sculpted details. Looks like a bunch of gears. This guy just looks great. Got the cockpit right there. I wish the cockpit was done up in blue, but still looks really good. So yeah, I really dig this spaceship. This is awesome. Now the wings here seem to be made out of a pliable plastic, and if I remember correctly, the original Vector Prime, these were translucent. It looks like this time they're either painted plastic or they're molded black with that painted brown trim. Now, one of the issues with the Universe line, or the Universe version of Vector Prime, was the original figure had electronics. You had a cyber key, which this Vector Prime came with as well. The cyber key you would insert right here. It would lock into place, and you'd hear electronic sounds, some laser blasts or jet engines. I can't remember exactly what it was, but unfortunately, the Universe version, the electronics were gutted. So the cyber key really for this figure is absolutely pointless. Now what's funny, he still has his battery compartment. Well, let me find it. Blends into the black. His battery compartment is right there. You can open it, but there's nothing in there. You can't put any batteries in whatsoever. So one of the downsides of collecting Universe, but the plus side, man, I love the collar scheme. Now, you'll see this little recessed area right here. This is where Safeguard can plug in. There is a Minicon port right there. Just match it up to Safeguard, and he fits in perfectly, if I could do it on camera. So lock Safeguard in right there on top. So now he has this big blaster on top of the vehicle, and actually that blends in really, really good. It actually looks like it's part of the ship, and I dig it. That's awesome. Now with this Safeguard as well, he is missing a missile. He does not want to come out. A missile is supposed to go in right there. There's a little blue trigger. Flip that, the missile fires. Michael told me he may have the missile. If not, I guess off to eBay I go. So that's pretty much it for Vector Prime in his vehicle mode. Let's get him transformed into robot mode, which is really simple. We're going to fold the wings in half, just like so. Take the bottom part. Oh, I forgot to show off, he does have wheels. He does have landing gear. Wheels there and there, so he can roll around. Actually, really good. Anyway, back to transformation. These are the legs. Just unfold those. Listen to those awesome ratchets right there. Take the feet, fold those down. Flip him around, take these wings, fold up and down, just like so. This giant backpack. Flip this down and around. Flip the head around. Bring the shoulder pylons up. Unpeg the arms from the body. Then you're going to slide the wrist covers up, just like so. It's kind of hard to do on camera. Slide that one up, and there we have Vector Prime in his robot mode. I'm going to adjust this camera accordingly. And there we go. And right there, we have a beautiful looking figure. The color scheme carries over so well from vehicle mode to robot mode. He just looks absolutely stunning. Take a closer look at the face right there. Love the head sculpt. That looks so good. He looks very ancient, which he's supposed to be. And I dig it. I love the looks of that. Look at the green eyes. They absolutely pop with on that brown and silver. Big silver Autobot insignia right there. All the details, like I said, carry over. It looks really good in the shoulder pylons. He looks very regal. Knows how the fins here on the back look like they form a cape. So I think that is really, really cool. Got the big circle right there with the blue. Now, if you want, you can put the cyber key in just like that. I'm not a big fan. I think the cyber key is going to be in storage. But yeah, love it. Absolutely love it with all the details. Now let's go into the articulation. You saw with the head earlier. It can just do a complete 360. The arms can go out. They can go in. The pylons move up and down. There is a bicep bend on a rotation. And love the ratchets. So the arms can do a complete 360, but you kind of have to dodge the cape. Let's see. There is no wrist rotation. Legs go out. Oh, okay, there's a little hip skirt right there. So the legs aren't attached as high as I thought they would. So they go out. They go forward. They go forward slightly, not much. There's a knee bend. No ankle tilts, but the feet can go up and down due to transformation. So limited articulation. Man, he does not want to stand up. He is quite back heavy, as you can see right there. So you got to get him positioned just right so he doesn't fall over. And he is really wanting to. What have you been drinking, dude? Oh, there we go. My knee wasn't bent back. So, there we are. Now, as far as weaponry, he has a hidden sword in the nose cone of his spaceship mode. Just pull that out, and man, look at this. I love the looks of this sword. It's got a nice black hilt. I believe it's all black, painted silver for the blade. Got some nice filigree in the blade right there. Man, that looks awesome. A little bit of paint chippage, but he is an older figure. Go ahead and put that in his hand like so. Kind of a tight fit. Man, that looks so good. Just very ancient, kingly, if you will. Now you can also take Safeguard here, who is in his jet mode. Well, kind of in his jet mode. He came apart when I was pulling him out earlier. So in his jet mode or spaceship mode, you'll notice he kind of looks like a gun. So you can take this. He's got minicom ports on his wrist. Plug that in. So now he has Safeguard as a blaster. He's got his sword, and there we have Vector Prime, all armed and ready for battle, looking absolutely stunning. And now for some quick size comparisons, here is 2008's Transformers Universe Vector Prime with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Legacy United Cybertron Hotshot, and Legacy United Vector Prime, who I just picked up, so I haven't even taken him out of the box yet. 2008's Transformers Universe Vector Prime is a great looking Transformers figure, and upon further research I found out he is a fairly rare Transformers figure because when he was first released, he was released in very limited quantities. So I'm extra thankful for Michael gifting me this figure. I love him. He's got an outstanding looking vehicle mode, great looking robot mode, simple transformation, but is just an absolute stunner of a figure. I love the sculpted details on him. He just looks so regal, so ancient, and I dig it. This guy is awesome. Now I'm even more excited to check out my Legacy United version. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members because it is your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!